Prismatic. Man, I really got nothing that I want. Oh my god. Shield of Molten Stone. Dude. Dude? Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Kassadin mid lane into a, would have been an Lucian, but my Jax wants to lane swap, and I guess I'm kind of down. I'd be against Kennen, who is going to be mostly AP, and he probably doesn't want to go against Kennen because it's probably harder than Lucian, so I guess I'll just go top lane. We will be in a longer lane, which is annoying, but oh well. How Kassadin works is that, firstly, he got buffed, so that's the reason why I'm playing him. His win rate has kind of increased substantially ever since the last buffs. He is all about just farming until level 6. That's when you become online, because at level 6, that's when you're able to have your ultimate, which is a very low CD dash ability that does more damage, but also costs more mana when you activate it. We started off with Refillable. I copied my rune page from a high rune win rate rune page that I saw online. I guess people don't take Presence of Mind anymore or something on Kassadin or something. I don't really know. Ooh, that could have hurt so bad. Well, I might get Dove here, but I mean, I can't really solve getting Dove, so... Big mistake. Bro, you guys... No way. They did that. Okay, I'm gonna try to go Malignance first and see how it feels, because I see a lot of people are doing that nowadays, and it seems to be a pretty good win rate on it. Oh my god, I thought Kennen was gonna take a turret shot. Anyways, the reason why they dove me is because Kassadin does have a pretty bad early game. How Kassadin functions is that versus AP characters, your Q is just a point-and-click ability that will shoot an orb. You get a magic damage shield, and that itself is very, very good. Because the magic damage shield, meaning that if you are versus another AP character, will allow you to, of course, be able to just reduce some of the damage that they deal to you. So I would say that you can try to poke your opponent with it, but the biggest thing is that it gives you a shield. Even if it's just like a small shield like that, it's still pretty okay. Dude, Kennen. You almost got yourself killed, bro. You need to relax. I know that you want to be abusing me during the early game, but he almost kind of walked straight into me, so I can auto-attack him too. I am going to fully base. I still think that just walking back is probably best here. I am going to just buy a mana crystal too. We bought a tier because Kassadin's ultimate is one that has a low CD, and it increases the damage, but also increases the mana cost of the ultimate up to 4 times. So having a big mana pool is very, very good, because it also scales with mana damage, I guess, too, which is a pretty rare thing where you have a mana ratio on it. And then what we max first is our E, which is a big wave that slows people. Our W is an empowered auto attack, and the empowered auto attack deals bonus magic damage, but the better effect of it, or the main reason of using it besides trying to burst people, I guess, would be it gives you back mana depending on how low mana you have. So the less mana you have, the more it gives you, and it gives you back more, and it's a percentage amount, if it's an enemy champion that you hit too. So it's all about just utilizing that. I know this Kennen's just gonna like try to auto attack me with that, but I'm trying to be respectful about it. Don't know if that hit or not. If it didn't, it's chill. We're just waiting for our level 6 anyways. Kassadin's passive is that you just take 10% less magic damage. Another reason why like they probably wanted to lane swap, because going versus Lucian means that is kind of worthless. Because Just got to be a little bit tankier versus the magic damage dealers, which is pretty nice. Although Kennen's kind of a unique pick where he can go with that Doran's Blade early on, which can be annoying. So I'm glad that we got that early double kill. Still waiting just to scale up here. I only need one more level. Sadly, my RCD is just too long. Otherwise, I probably could win that. He had the same idea I did, which was just reach level 6 and then all in. If I got my Q off maybe before he ultied, maybe there's a chance. But we're not so powerful that we can just, like, brute force win occasionally. You do get to that point, though. I'm pretty content. Sometimes if I was to, like, be recording a different champion, I'd be like, no, like, this is so bad because I died here. But Kassadin's not really that type of champion, because your scaling is just so ridiculous that there's almost always a chance of you being able to make a big impact, because you just need to reach a certain item spike, and then you're good. Used my Q when he W'd me, so I just got a shield there. Didn't really deal that much damage. I'm just going to hit him once with my E just to deal a little bit of damage, because you can poke people with it. The AP ratio on it is 70%. Also, whenever you use an ability, or an enemy uses an ability, you can see that the CD of it lowers. So you get to kind of spam it a little bit. You see how much damage I just did there? What's good about Kassadin is that you're not an ultimate heavy champion. You're a mana-based champion, but you have, like, no cooldown on your ultimate, meaning you can spam it. If Kennen doesn't have his ultimate, that means that you can sometimes just fight whenever you want. The danger is getting caught out, though. Like, if I go too far forward... Was that even worth doing, bro? Is that not, like, extremely grief what you just did? How come my, support Zyra is soloing those with no jungle help? I guess my team is kind of far behind and tilted, huh? Pretty interesting. But anyways, besides the, like, almost feeling like win trade moment, let's see if we can make a comeback. Level 11 spike is going to be ridiculous. Malignance gives your ultimate CD such a short CD because, you know, it gives you ultimate haste, and that allows you to spam more frequently, and spamming more frequently is busted. The problem is, it's going to take me time to get to that fed point. Damn, you actually out-traded me. I mean, honestly, that wasn't that bad. I take it back. It wasn't really that much of an out-trade. I'm waiting for him to use his Q each time. Because after he uses his Q, then I can go in aggressively. Also, I almost have my item completed, too. TPing still isn't even at the 10-minute TP, where it's short and I can get to, like, assist the team. So right now, I'm just kind of holding on. That hit from that distance? That's so disgusting. I don't think that should have landed, but whatever, I guess. I shielded that one. I know that this is, sadly a pretty bad spot to be in here. I'm gonna get some first strike money for myself, though, before I base. He did use his TP earlier. We saw him use it, so I'll just use mine here to come back in a lane. In fact, I'm just going to go behind him because there's a chance that I can maybe kill. I don't think I can chase because he flashed. But as you can see, I just walked into his full combo and it just didn't really deal that much, did it? It did a little bit. Did half my HP. Not even close to being able to really threaten me to the point that I'm going to be scared of following him. And because he flashed away, I felt like I wouldn't be able to R him enough to kill. So then we just go back to farming out. We're starting to get to the much stronger power spikes for my champion now. Anyways, let me just probably have to base again. I don't really like my mana pool. I already got this guy's flash. The wave was like kind of crashed. We're just gonna full by our Archangels, and then after Archangels, we'll go for Azanias. So then I'll have a decent-sized mana pool plus a Zanyas to prevent burst. It's pretty good against Kennen, too. Maybe I can sack top and just fight this dragon. I'm honestly down. We only can chunk her a little bit. We can't really do more than that. So what I did there is that the Vi got the Kaisa so low that I could just R flash her because I had 4 stacks. 4 stacks is the highest amount you can have on that, and I also just realized that nobody's coming bot side, so I might as well just shove this in. But you can use R and then flash because there's a cast time on your ultimate, meaning you can buffer. So I was able to extend the range of the R and like do a faster combo with it by using it in that way. Our AP is definitely getting very high now. And of course, our mana pool is starting to increase substantially, so I can do a lot more spamming. Only 2 more levels to go to get to another massive power spike. I mean, the enemy team is winning in dragons by a lot. They also have all the grubs. But it's okay. Just hold on for the scaling. We'll get there eventually. Nice. Free kill. Kennen was caught, but I was able to ulti him. All I do is just continue pressing R on him and he will die, like the way he did. We have not lost first turret, so maybe I can take first turret top. I think Kennen does have his TP to come back, though, so we have to shove pretty quickly here if I want to get it. I can't believe I took 2 turret shots there. That's crazy. Viego's coming up to try to stop this. I'm just going to commit for it, though. I'm definitely gonna die. I don't have a way out. I did get the objective, though, and they sent 2 top instead of 1. Okay, that makes it even more, like, fine with me. We're almost done with our tier. So our Ceres will be done, and then we will have a shield. So we have a little bit of tankiness. Halfway to level 11. Kassadin's not too complicated for, also, like, the later game team fights. It's just thinking about what can I die to if I go in. Like, will I walk into Kennen ultimate? Will I walk into this? And then you just try to literally are on top of people's heads. Like, Kassadin kind of just You just blink on top of them. You sit on their face, and they die. Very straightforward kit. And then try to use your W on enemy champions to get back mana, because if you can use it when you have no mana, you can normally use your R again, because it gives you back such a high amount of percentage mana that you'll be able to get back enough for another R, and hopefully the R will like kill somebody that's important. They have a lot of AD damage. I'm kind of down to go plated steel caps, I guess. Kassadin's one of those picks that doesn't really suffer from building defensive boots. Your damage output is high enough that you don't really need Magic Pen. I'll use my R to sometimes like traverse the map if I can use it about 3 times. I never ever want to use it 4, because then the mana cost just gets really high. I just wait out the debuff of the mana cost costing more. I guess this guy's just going to continue running away from me, but the thing is, it doesn't matter how long you run away, you're just still screwed. Like, that guy really tried outplaying so hard, even burning his flash trying to predict my R. I don't know. If you're fed enough, yeah, you can probably survive Kassadin, but when Kassadin gets to this point in the game, it's very easy to just kill the stragglers on side lane. Because your chase is broken. I mean, that's just the best way to think about it. Dang, I can't buy anything. I was trying to look for an amp tome and I couldn't find it. I don't think they think that my team was going to be able to secure that kill, darn. Aw, I thought he would maybe step up, but he didn't. I'm just gonna leave after emoting him. Is everything here warded? Like, everything? This was a risky one to do, because, you know, I don't know if he has ultimate or not, and I didn't have Archangels up, and I was very low. I just decided to do it because I'm Kassadin. I wanted to see what I can get away with. We're kind of a, like, stat-checky champion, and I don't really play Kassadin that much. I find his playstyle so simple that I just get bored of it. Played him a lot in the past. But I wanted to see what I can accomplish, just so I was like, can I maybe get this guy without dying? Clearly was not true, though. Not strong enough. From that HP, that is. If I was full HP, it's not really that scary. I don't know why I was rotating bot lane here. I'm just going to leave. That guy has... Okay, you want me to come down? Sure. I'll try to kill him with you. Why not? Because that guy does have double buffs, and that would be pretty sick to get, right? This guy just, like, always knows. Wow, is he a genius? Bro, I'm following up my teammates' play. My Vi is pinging me, but the only reason why I even walked over there was because it looked like they wanted to try something, so I was gonna try to assist. I slow them down, walk away, didn't die. Close though, almost got one tap. That's why the Zhonya's is going to be a pretty big buy for us, so we can do more crazy stuff. Kassadin level 16 is quite busted. Because your ultimate CD gets really short. 1 second. 1 second blink. Your mana pool, of course, is going to be big as well. Wow, it's already gone. Holy crap. This is a crazy good fight for us. Oh my goodness. And that's why Kassadin is so freaking stupid. All I'm doing is just R-ing forward, and I was able to have a big enough mana pool to catch up to the Janna, and I have enough stacks and AP and mana that when I press R on Janna, she just kind of pops if she's below a certain amount of HP. Really nice job, though, at going for them. The enemy team could have probably won that fight, or like won in general, if they just immediately took Otacon and then just all of them committed to leave. But when Vi went forward to try to steal, all of them went for Vi instead of leaving after taking the objective. And that's the only reason why they all died. Otherwise, they probably could have just done every man for himself and lived. So that is sick for us. Warded there. Just gonna clear it. Sidestep before walking into this, because I'm just wondering if anybody's up here or not. We see Viego, we saw Lucian. Is this guy so afraid of me to the point that he thinks that I'm just gonna dive him? Interesting. Kaisa was probably gonna hard commit onto me too. That's really good though. So they just sent 2 people top, right? Kaisa and the Kennen. And my team then has numbers advantage, and I guess they found a pick, didn't they? This is another annoying part of facing a Kassadin. When you get to this point, if I don't use my ultimate very frequently, and then I get the debuff like completely away, catching me is really hard. As if they send multiple people for me, they have to like find a unique angle. Otherwise, I'm gonna start going over walls. And going over walls, some people can follow you like once with flash, or maybe even twice, like Viego ultimate. But as soon as it gets to that point, I still have more dashes, and they probably have to stop. And they can't chase. It's really dumb. Who just TP'd down there? Oh my gosh, Kennen just wasted his TP down bot side. That is so freaking amazing for us. We just got free top lane turret. And we're level 15. One more level to go for my OP power spike. I'm guessing you probably just go decap next. That Zhonya's is so good. I just flash away from Lucian. That guy flashed for me when he shouldn't have. That guy dies because of it. I'm still completely fine. Viego dies too. Yeah, so that's why Zhonya's is so good, because what can happen is that you can R forward very aggressively, look for the slow, immediately pop Zhonya's, and then you can decide, do I want to R forward to continue chasing, because Zhonya's doesn't last too long, and sometimes they're going to be in range because you just slowed them, or I can use it as a, like, escape, because you don't always just R forward towards them. You do need to, like, decide on if it's, like, worth it. And now we're just halfway to 16, and a little bit over halfway. And as soon as I reach that, then I can do some really stupid stuff. The easiest way to play level 16 Kassadin is that the enemy team isn't perma-grouping. I mean, you are a melee character. If you perma-group and the enemy team perma-groups, you might have to dash into a very dangerous fight. But if you have it where they're all spread out across the map, that's when you can start going over walls and catching people. And even if you walk over vision, you're so quick to collapse on lanes that a lot of times you can just brute force kill side lanes. I could honestly maybe already do something similar now as long as this Lucian is alone, because he's pretty far up. But it's only if he's alone, though. I'm 16 now. Probably not gonna be able to live here just because I wasn't able to use my W effectively. But that was a 2v2. And also, my teammate died so fast, sadly, so I wasn't able to really assist him very well. That's okay, though. At least we got to the spike point that we wanted to be at, and we're almost done with our decap spike as well, so the next team fights will be a little bit probably better than that. I wasn't able to collapse on Lucian faster than my teammate got collapsed on. Kennen used ultimate here. Okay, Kennen no ultimate until like 28 minutes. That's good. Man, I want to buy Shadow Flame so bad, just like finish an item, but I feel like it's not worth it. I feel like decap has to be the better buy, and I'm so close to finishing it. I might as well just save my money for the moment that I can buy it. We'll just use my R 3 times here and then stop. Lucian also has mercs. Is this something that we can really contest? Oh, and the game's just over just off that fight without a decap too. So how we started it was we had some R stacks. We go over the wall, immediately R, press E, and then I left as fast as I could because I didn't have Zhonya's yet, so I thought maybe Kennen would all-in me. He didn't, though. And then we come back in after we see other people get low, still using my W to get back some mana. I did that to Viego as well, where I pressed W onto him, got mana back, and then immediately left, and then came back over to, like, finish them. Yeah, we just win the game off that. So GG, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see if maybe the next game I get to play mid lane instead of top lane. But in the end, the whole entire goal is to just be in the lane that's easier. I did most damage. It might not seem that I'm dealing a lot, but I don't know, maybe it does seem like I'm doing a lot. To me, it feels like I'm not, but I can know, I just feel that I am because I was. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Game 2 if you want to see maybe me playing mid lane instead of top lane if I don't have to go versus an AD mid, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Kassadin. We are playing Arena, again, because I just could not get a Summoner's Rift game of it. Gain an aura that gives you max HP. I feel like this would normally be pretty not good on Kassadin. Do you have anything like Dreadbringer? Because JG also could be pretty good too, huh? Oh my god, do you want to go double Dreadbringer? Holy crap, bro. Okay, so why we're going double Dreadbringer Dreadbringer is because how Curse works inside of this game mode is that when Arena first came out, they had infinitely stacking augments, and it was so broken because if rounds lasted really long, it just was so unfair. So, to counteract that, now Curse doesn't infinitely stack. It stacks up to a certain amount, and then you can't get any more after that number. No, I couldn't get it. Although it looks like we might win because Milio might die. I mean, he's trying to res his teammate right now. I'm trying to deal enough damage to help out. But if I get too close, then I'm going to die with him. Yeah, I mean, there was no way to win this round anyways. The reason why I wanted the round to even last long in the first place is to get the full amount of stacks of our Dreadbringer on both of us, hopefully. Because each time that you or your ally get a curse, at first you can only have 50 curse power, and then each other curse gives you 20 more. So we get both 70 maximum per round, meaning that every single time that you or your ally get cursed augments in the future, we might get even more chances of like increasing our HP even more for the next round. So that's the reason why. Like, for instance, Milio already has one that is very nice that I wish that I had, which is the Adaptive Force one. I believe there you can only have 2 of each augment per game, so technically Dreadbringer is gone and Doomsayer has 1 missing. There might be another person in this game that also has that as well. We will see. We'll just build Rod of Ages because I think that we want the game to last long enough that I really get the full benefit of the Dreadbringer being strong and stuff. Briar's Prismatic Egg. Every 5 stacks, this hatches into Prismatic Anvil and a bonus reroll. Interesting. Raid Boss. I mean, we can look at other people's augments by just clicking around and looking. Ah, another Doomsayer. Darn. So that means probably all the Doomsayers are gone for this entire game, so we can't get that one. There are other ones that are like... That one's Adaptive Force, so AP and AD. I just want to get this because I feel like Yone was going to come for it, and I feel like countering that should be pretty bad for him. I'm just like hoping that I can really ruin his day. And I did ruin his day. That's perfect. She's not going to be able to finish her greedy augment that she took too. She took a greedy augment that is for something that will give you more stuff as you pop off. So if they just don't win, then they're just going to lose the game. I mean, all these are pretty good. I re-rolled to find Twin Mask, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to take Talisman. How Talisman works is that it gives you random stats, and then every single time you use it, it will change those to a new one. But every single time you re-roll it, it can up the like stats that you can get, even though it's completely random. So a lot of times you want to be re-rolling it. These are pretty nice stats, though, at the beginning. So the thing that you can do, because this gives me ability haste, AP, and HP, not bad, is just not use it until after this round ends. I'm not getting much of my thingy here, so I'm hoping that we just like stack her a bit, because I'm hoping that I want to have this, you know, completed. Even if it means that I die for it, I honestly think it's worth stacking the thing infinitely. I'm guessing maybe Mundo can also survive, because he's really fed. I'm also just going to use these now. Just use both. Perfect. 210. 210 on him as well. And we are getting the full value of our augment every single round so far. 840 HP already gained. That's so good. The next item, I think I'm just going to go Rift. This will give me bonus AP based off of my HP, and I'm already starting to generate quite a bit of it. I have AP, Ability Haste, HP again, and Heal and Shield Power. Pretty good rolls. I'm going to roll one more time just to see what I get. Whoa, 49 Flat Pen. Let's do the two random ones. I got Lethality and Ability Haste. Goodness, we are getting strong. I give my teammate so much HP as well because he has Twin Mask, and Twin Mask is, Whoa, my teammate died so quickly, darn. This is fine, though, because I'm just gonna wait. Never mind, it was not okay because I died. Pick up your thing, nice. It does heal him for quite a bit when he does get that. He's probably still gonna lose, so I'm just gonna use mine at the end, see what we get. As you can see, I got lethality this time, pretty useless. I wasn't able to fully stack that round either because Yasuo damage is kind of ridiculous. I died very quickly to him. I think I could have survived if I flashed out immediately after trying to deal as much damage as I could, though. We're not supposed to be winning during the early game regardless. You can critically defend using your crit chance, giving you a chance to reduce the amount of damage that they deal to you. I think that's crazy good. I don't have anything like that. All I have is tank it or leave it, and I think tank it or leave it is honestly the choice. Roll one more time. AP attack speed. I'm going to roll again and just hope that it was something good, even though I have no rolls left. Movement speed AP. I think it gave us HP as well. Nice. I need a stack. I still don't have any stacks going for myself, and that's like the most important thing for me. So that's why I'm like walking back into him even though I know I could die. Okay, cool. We're fully stacked now. That's good. That's all that really matters. Perfect. So since Mundo has another one, what he got is armor and magic resist. Even though this one would never be usable on him because this is immobilizing and Mundo doesn't have immobilization stuff really. Whoa, he has talisman too. This is kind of crazy. We're both getting some pretty insane purchases off. What I'm going to be building next is going to sound weird, but I'm going to build an Atmas, because Atmas give me bonus crit based off of my bonus HP. So this gives me a huge amount of HP, which then goes back into more AP, and now that I have more crit, then I will critically defend more often, making myself so much tankier. Like, we'll see after this round how good it is. Oh, I mean, I died, but the thing is I got him. I need stack. I'm just gonna say I need stack and hope that he understands what that means. Dang. Never mind, I can't stack. Oh my god, he almost lost. Yeah, I can't stack as much as Mundo anymore because the thing is that I die so damn fast. But in the end, it doesn't really matter because we both are in it to just get the win regardless of who the person is carrying. Yeah, I die so fast. Very sad. Omnivamp. Tenacity. I'll get the Omnivamp. Maybe Omnivamp is not bad. HP, armor, lifesteal, armor pen. Let's roll again. 110. AP is the biggest thing. Besides that, the rest of them are pretty standard. Dude, if we both had Twin Mask, it would be so crazy. Because we would both share our stats. I wish that I could find a Twin Mask. I would need to, like, save money. Maybe I'll just save money here and just hope that I can afford it later on. And pray that we get that Twin Mask for ourselves. I'm trying to stay right at the outskirts because I know that these guys are just going to try to all-in to kill me. Yeah, I'm stacking a little bit. I mean, I wish that this wasn't bugged. Your cursed power from this round, blah, 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 like, it's just so freaking worthless to look at because the thing is, it's always bugged and it never tells you how much curse you're actually getting. It's so dumb. They should fix that. That's so annoying, bro. I got mine before you. We'll do the no rules change. I don't think that we really won anything here. Everything seems fine with me. Yo, it chose me. That's good luck. Once again, I'm gonna just save my money. Convert bonus AD into AP is very good. With Talisman occasionally. Because there's a chance... Oh, wait, yeah, I could also build Overlord's Bloodmail now, too. Which is another item that turns HP into bonus AD, and that AD would then turn into AP. So that's going to be ridiculous eventually. I'm just going to continue rolling. I wonder how many rolls you need to do to get to, like, the really insane values. I feel like I've never seen, like, a crazy one before. Well, this is the issue of how do I keep my stacks going on this guy? How much curse power do you have? Surprisingly, Mundo's not outpacing my curse power as crazy as I thought he would be. I really thought he would be outpacing it a bit more than that. Holy crap, that gave me so much AP. Oh my gosh. The current conversion rate is 350 AD. This isn't a bad roll. My stuff just changed so dramatically. Oh my god. HP, AP, magic resist. That's like the only thing, really. Not bad. Wow, these guys are extremely strong for like how much damage they're going to be dealing. We have 8,000 HP though. I flashed away because I knew he'd probably all in, and then we'll just come back in afterwards. Oh wow, I actually don't have enough mana. Man, I want to stack more. This sucks. I'm not going to be able to. Ooh, I'm stacking off that. How come I had more? Oh my gosh, plus 15% HP. Otherwise, I get the money one. But I think I'd rather have the HP one, since that's just gonna... I have 10,000 HP. I have almost more HP than Mundo. Oh, that's so... Oh my goodness. Oh, what the heck? A 241 AP roll. Oh my goodness, and we have 100% crit chance off that. That means that the Atmos doesn't matter as much because I already have the one that gives me a crazy value. Still though, jeez. There's really no way for him to run away from me, huh? I'm trying to stack right now. Can we stack, please? I know that he might kill me, but I don't really care. I'm just trying to get the stacks. Increase max HP by half your mana. Nah, that's not really that good. Oh my goodness. I got Desecrator. This gives me armor and magic resist. Based off of curse power, so it's so broken. Just doing a little bit more rolling, just seeing if I get anything crazy. I did not really get that much. Goodness. Oh my goodness, but the Graves damage is kind of nuts, isn't it? Graves has lifesteal, so if Mundo doesn't have anti-heal, I don't know how easily he can beat this guy, because depending on how much damage he does, it's kind of very difficult to survive. I somehow escaped. That's good. No, she's alive, bro? I mean, it doesn't really matter because even if she's not dead, really the biggest thing for Mundo is trying to kill the Graves here, so it's alright. We can lose a round. This is how you beat the people that are winning so hard. Oh, this guy's doing an anvil run. Oh. That's why he's invincible. Because he has, like, the craziest anvil run ever. Prismatic. Man, I really got nothing that I want. Oh my god. Shield of Molten Stone. Dude. Dude? No, I feel like this is the biggest high roll, or whatever. I don't know what people call it. I think that people call it high rolling, where you get, like, extremely lucky. I don't deal damage to that guy. That guy's invincible. But it doesn't really matter because the other guys aren't. Let's just regen. Or not regen, but get more curse power from this guy. I know that he's going to revive his teammate. I'm not really that scared about him being able to win versus us, though. I don't think it's really that possible. We are kind of invincible at this point. Now, we're only invincible versus these guys. We might not be invincible versus somebody else. You can see that the 811 is not increasing any further, meaning that we're also done stacking for this round. I don't have any pen, that's the problem. That's why I don't deal any damage. Whoa, why? I'm fully stacked, brother. Do I just sell my Rod of Ages? You have a Thornmail now? Wow, what a terrible roll. Damn, I got back-to-back pretty bad rolls there. I'm just gonna pot up. Holy crap. 2,000 AP. Not that it really matters too much because the Graves is really fed, but... Hey, we deal too much now. We're too strong. He can't, even with 1,200. Bro, this guy. That's so much AD. It is so ridiculous. Holy crap. Hey, flat magic. 2.3k AP. I've never seen these high numbers since Arena first came out. Normally, it's difficult, I think, to get to these high numbers unless, once again, just crazy high roll. She does no damage to me. 0. Anyways, I think that I damaged this guy actually a lot. He doesn't seem to have any chance of beating me whatsoever. So yeah. It was a 2.3k. I don't know why my AP went lower when the round ended. Maybe it's because items like disappear at the very end, so it removed my talisman. Mundo did more damage than me. That was a pretty entertaining Kassadin game. I did not think that would happen. Why getting double Twin Mask is good is because Twin Mask gives you a percentage of your allies' stats, and we both were kind of benefiting from the same type of game plan. And then when you have one, it's 15%, but when you both have it, they both turn to 30%. So that's why that was so crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.